Maybe you guys noticed that yesterday YouTube deducted some subscribers from your subscriber count. We'll talk about that. Also, mobile apps. Should you have one for your YouTube channel? And if so, we'll talk about a service that is making that very easy for you. But I'll also tell you why I'm probably not going to use it, and many other things coming up right after this. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer, and it's Tuesday, which means it's time to take a look at some of the online video news from last week and talk about the implications it has for us as creators. And one of the things that video creators means for me actually today is that this is my 1 year anniversary of being full-time on YouTube. Some of you guys might know my story that I was actually full-time on my blog, on my website for a couple years on a completely different niche, completely different industry, really got involved in YouTube stuff more heavily, and then eventually just kind of switched over to this world. And this is my 1 year anniversary of doing this full time with you guys. I haven't quite really figured out how to celebrate that yet, so if you have any suggestions for me, comments below, I'd love to hear them and maybe make something happen even after the fact. But for now, I just really want to thank all of you guys for your tremendous support and encouragement over the past year as I've been making training resources for you guys and everything. If you haven't yet supported like video creators and you want to find a way how you can support me so I can continue to make this channel freely available for you guys, check out my ebook 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel. It's linked up below, and then I'll walk you through a very step-by-step process of how to create a YouTube channel that is highly subscribable, step by step. Each day includes a task, something that you should do, a teaching, something that explains that task, and then some further resources to really dig into it more deeply if you'd like to. So linked to that is below. Really appreciate all of the support that you guys have. Also, maybe you notice I'm not in my basement right now. My grandfather actually passed away this past week, and so we are out of town traveling, and those of you guys who are on my family's vlogging channel have kind of seen the behind the scenes of what's happening with all that. And if you're not, I'll put a link to our family's vlogging channel below. But in the meantime, thank you for bearing with us as I kind of do this in a different spot as we're on the road and kind of taking care of some family things right now. So with all that kind of stuff out of the way, first thing to talk about is your YouTube subscriber count may have dropped yesterday, and that is because YouTube is now being more proactive in updating that number to accurately reflect the number of subscribers a channel has. Now, they've already been doing the thing where like when people close their accounts, you know, or become inactive, then they will deduct those subscribers numbers from your subscriber count. But now they're also deducting accounts that get terminated or suspended for copyright violations or, you know, violating YouTube's terms of service or guidelines, community guidelines or other things like that. But they do say that even though they will now be deducting those accounts from your subscriber count, if a channel happens to get reinstated after being shut down, that those accounts will automatically get re-added to your subscriber account, and they will become re-subscribed to your channel automatically without you having to do anything. Also, last week, maybe you noticed that Google has a little update to the dashboard of your Google Plus page. If your YouTube channel is connected to a Google Plus page, now you can see a lot of stats about your Google Plus page's performance, about its analytics, about your YouTube stats, and a lot of other things. I'll put a link in the description text below this video here on YouTube that'll give you more information about the new dashboard and what it means for your YouTube channel, things like that, because I know not all of us are using Google Plus pages, but still, if you are, definitely go check out that link. Another thing that I think a lot of you guys will be interested in is I saw that Lightworks, which is a very decent, from what I understand, video editing program. I've never used it, but I've heard a lot of people recommend it. They're coming out with their new version soon, and right now it's available for you guys completely for free. You can download it and use it to your heart's content. If when the new version officially releases and you want to pay to unlock some of the professional features of the program, you can. I think it's about like $80 a year or $8 a month, which is super cheap if you compare it to Adobe Creative's cloud program, which is more around like $50 a month. But even if you don't pay to upgrade it, from what I hear, this free version is extremely powerful. There's a lot of really good features in it, and you might be totally content just with that. This new beta, by the way, is only available for Mac users. If you are on Windows, that free version is already available from them, so you can go download that already. This might be a welcomed addition for you guys who are looking for maybe something other than iMovie but don't want to pay for something like Final Cut Pro or even Adobe Premiere Pro. The last article that's linked up down there is a story on the Video Inc. about a new service that just launched last week called iLook.tv. And basically what iLook does is it lets you log into their service using your YouTube channel, and then it will take your entire YouTube channel and convert it into a standalone app for mobile devices. They'll automatically distribute it to like iTunes and Google Play and and then it can stream videos from that app to people's televisions using Apple TV or Chromecast or Xbox. And the best part about it is that making a standalone mobile app for your YouTube channel through iLook is completely free. You can even choose to make some money off of it by letting other creators insert their videos into your app, and then they pay you, and there's a little bit of a revenue split that happens between you and them. But the revenue split is more like 90% to you and 10% to iLook, which is way better than YouTube's revenue split. So I checked it out, and I actually personally opted not to use it, and the reason being is that while I do think it could be a very good move for like a channel, especially like this one, to have a dedicated mobile app just for my content, I would want more flexibility than what this provides. Really, all this does is like a stream for your YouTube videos. But for an app, I think to be valuable, like for someone to download it and rather than just watching my videos in the YouTube app, you know, on their phone, like why would they want to download this? I would have to add some extra content, some extra value to this app. Now the app could, you know, let you add like premium content. You could charge like $1 a month if you want, or $10 for the year for people to access premium content of yours inside this app, but that's not really a business model that I think I want to go with here. Instead, I would rather have you guys support this channel and support me so I can continue to do this by providing additional value for you guys outside of this channel, like providing books and training resources and some video courses that I'm developing for you guys. But I know that business model doesn't fit everyone, so it might work perfectly for you, but the other reason why I probably wouldn't use it is because I wouldn't actually own the application. Like they would own the app, I would own the content, but if I ever wanted to move away from that service, and let's say like I established a good size user base on my mobile app, and then 2 years from now, you know, like my base is grown enough where I kind of want to start doing some new things with that audience on the app, and maybe want to start adding some new, like there's no customization allowed inside that app. So I would rather personally start with something from scratch that I completely control, that I can roll out updates that work best for me, that I can include extra value in that you wouldn't get here, and that I could have control over the experience that you guys are having, and also maintain and control and keep the audience even if I do like a complete overhaul to the app sometime in the future. Obviously, that type of approach costs a lot more money, takes a lot more time and resources, whereas this, you know, iLook.tv will just do it all completely for free. You could have it up and running in like a matter of like 30 minutes and then just wait for iTunes and all these places to approve your app, and then you're up and going. So it's a give and take. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below. If you do have a mobile app for your YouTube channel, what service are you using? How are you using it? What value are you contributing to your subscribers and your viewers through it? And if you don't, would you consider like using iLook.tv, something really basic and simple, straightforward, but no control, no customization, nothing like that? Or would you rather, you know, go this other route that I'm kind of thinking about or talking about? So love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Pros and cons, what are you doing? What would you not do? All that type of stuff. And if this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe. Every week we do a news video just like this to keep you guys up to date with what's happening and changing in the industry as it pertains to the audiences that you're developing here on your channels. Tomorrow on Wednesdays, to give you guys some YouTube tips and ideas, suggestions, advice, things like that. And then on Thursdays, to do some YouTube Q&A with you guys, answering questions that you have about the projects and the things that you're doing here at YouTube. And I do all of this because personally, I really do believe that a lot of you guys have messages that could really change people's lives and make this world a better place. If those people who need to hear you and find you and hear what you have to say, if they could just find you and hear what you have to say, I really want to help you guys do that. So thank you for letting me be a part of helping you guys build your audiences and developing your channels here on YouTube. Subscribe, and I will see you guys again tomorrow.